Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Now, let's find out how far our propaganda can go. Okay, this is one of the ideas we had concerning the propaganda, and I tried to implement it previously, but it kind of didn't work. And this is a pretty good time to try it. Let's see how the crops are doing. There's another thing I want to pay attention to right now. That would be our crop consumption, because it's almost harvest season, and I want to see the state of our silos and can we do something about it. Do we need anything for the silos? So let's start over here. Okay, so what's the plan? Let's see if we can put a couple of more propaganda TV stations and radio stations. So let's see what we have. So we would have under broadcasting, we have a couple of nice big buildings. This one requires 120. This one looks a little bit on the smaller side. This is Novo's, I would say, Lublin radio station, but Novo usually makes a lot of them from there, and there's also a TV station. Okay, this one looks a little bit smaller, and first thing what I want to say here, we're gonna do this only where we have access of workers, like for example here. There's no industries around Kolomerzice, okay, let's call it Kolomerzice, and there's only this nuclear power plant over here and heating plant over here. So, and here we go. The best way to start the day. Okay, flats. Flats burn down? Alright, okay. That happens to the best of us. You know how it is these days. Right, that's before our time. That's before Soviet times, those flats, so we're not guaranteeing anything. Okay, what I wanted to see is, yeah, we can continue on slowly. Actually, you know what? No, let's do this. Oh boy. Right, food, meat. Okay, so this is one of those guys. Okay, understandable. Fewer sellers than required. This is not going well. Let's see, our population is 159,000. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna need some people. We're gonna need it, let's say it's semi-fast, or actually right now. And let's get some people close to the shops, and let's fill in building or two over here. Right, this seems to be a problem. Hopefully they're gonna get and start selling some food. We are importing directly into the shop, so that shouldn't be a problem. What would be the problem here? Hospital? I think we have a hospital over here, indeed we do. Okay, shouldn't be freezing then. University, this is working. But again, we need shops and sellers, we need that food. No or fewer sellers than required. Okay, that's strange. I have no idea what could have happened over here, but let me try to get a little bit more workers over here straight away. So I will go and fill in one of these bigger buildings just to get everything back on track. I have no idea why this happened. Okay, right, propaganda. But we're gonna start with saying that, oh, right. Wait. No, if this is being constructed, they shouldn't have lost this then. I have no idea. Okay, continuing on. Propaganda, yes. I want to start here, and yes, I will give them straight away so they can build something like this, and again, go to the mods and TV station. Let's see. Leveling. Should I build it? No. How much does it cost, actually? If I want to pay for it, 800,000. No, you can build it. I think we pampered our construction industry a lot in the last few episodes, so I think we should get back to basics and just give them stuff to do, work to do. We don't have any problems money-wise. Alright, okay, this is gonna be fun. We don't have any problems money-wise, but it would be nice for them to not to forget how to actually work. Because, you know, most of our money comes from the car industry, car exports and oil industry. which, yeah, real world would never say that. Oh yeah, we can't wait to get some of those Soviet cars. They are the best. Right, so we're gonna go back to broadcasting. Okay, and TV station. Can we... come on, squeeze it in a bit. Okay. You know what? I'm fine with this. Build it. Build the road how you see fit. It's in several different pieces, but that's fine. Okay, so we have a TV station here. It's pretty small, but I'm happy with it, and I'm gonna build this just to see if they're gonna be already assigned. Perfect. So they have 48 additional people can work here, and we have more than that workers only in these two buildings, so that should be fine. Right, so propaganda over here. This looks like a nice place where we had this geothermal heating plant. How are we doing with heating over here? Heating is all the way up. I would assume that this heating plant is actually contributing to that. Right, let's see where we stand at the moment. Looks like all the pipelines are built. And, okay, this is not a $1 million question because it's early. It's quite early in the year, so it's not that cold. This heating plant over here is... well, heat exchanger is doing its job, but we're still not sure how that's gonna work when the winter strikes, so we're gonna have to pay attention to that. Railroad is being constructed, that's fine. Okay, let's continue on. We want to focus on propaganda, because I would like to have our people as happy as possible. And I think there should be quite few people around here without jobs. I can see that they are. And let me see how you guys are doing. Okay, this looks like it delivered a whole crap load of people, and this train is getting 400 more. It could be... cannot store more vehicles. Right, I think I can do something about this, just to give them a little bit of a heads up. We have a good... pause this. Why am I not... I'll pause this. Okay, so I'm gonna go and resettle a couple of our trains over here. I think... I don't even know how many of them can fit in here. 7. So... oh boy. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. 777. Let's get number this one. That would be 3, 4. Maybe he cannot get out because... yeah, because probably the other ones are in the queue already getting here, so probably that's the problem. 1. Is that how it's gonna be? 1 by 1? Okay. Okay, for some reason this one... yeah, because it's clear there. Okay, that's fine. This one can go, and yeah, I think this is gonna take a little bit longer than... no more place to store. Would you just... I just moved the vehicle. Okay, let's get another one. Okay, they're all again saying that there's no place to store the vehicle. That's strange. Okay. I'm gonna get a couple of them just out of here, so... come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, maybe there's no space to store them here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it as it is. Maybe are they creating any problems? I don't think they should. There's a couple of them fighting with each other. Okay, this one has to pass. Let me see if this is gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna affect public transport just a little bit, but I don't think they can go out. Okay. So let's go to the next propaganda center that we're gonna be building. Okay, so we have over here the Badia, that's all folks, radio station. We're gonna go for our radio station, and 1 second. Let me see where we can plonk that one in. That should be a little bit of an issue. Yeah, all these bulldozers doing nothing. Don't you just love that? Finally get that rust off them. Okay, looks like this side of the city is a little bit taller, so let's try to level it. Probably should level it around here. Come on, get away. There we go. Radio station. Don't make me put that extra small TV station. You know that I don't like, you know, stuff. Okay. Okay, radio station it is. Oh, sorry, TV station it is. I just wanted to be fair. This is what I want. No, I just wanted to extend this road because it looks like a main road, and you know how much we love squares, and this looks like something that belongs here. And of course I forgot again. So CHE, that would be cheat mode activated, and cheat mode, the only thing we're using there is the line spacing. For our public transport trucks, vehicles, buses, so they will be equally separate from each other. Okay, this place looks like it has a lot of living space, and there's 120 workers without jobs. That would be absolutely perfect for finally radio station, right? Yes, indeed, finally radio station over here. So let me check. Plonk it in here, and that's it, I'm done. What else do you guys need? Kindergarten again. Yes, we... Wow. Really? They need kindergarten here? They have 2 kindergartens next... Okay. Looks like it's gonna be a cheating time. What about shop? Let me deal with this first. Shop is importing stuff. Are you importing stuff here? No, you're not. Okay, let me try to import stuff here. Looks like it shouldn't affect... A little bit affected clothing and stuff, but it looks like it shouldn't affect stuff. But I don't want this. I don't want to make any mistakes anymore. I want this to work perfectly. How many extra workers are going to be working here? 43. That's fine. Okay, let's go all the way here in Vlasenica. This is one of the towns that we can depend on. Right, there's a thing around here that I don't know where electricity production comes from here. That should be fine. I probably should connect. What's with this bridge? Do we have any trains coming here? Okay, these guys are... There we go. They weren't working. The distance was too short. Okay, but I need to interrupt you here for a second. I need to see how much electricity is going through here. 2.5 megawatts. Okay, that's not too much. The problem is that this side is begging for. Right. Okay, pause this. Let's see if we can. Let's do it this way. Let's see if we can squeeze in electricity connection over here. A little bit more squeezing. That's what she said. And here we go. Something like this. Let's see if we can fine-tune it. Looks like something. I don't want to say what, but yeah, looks like something. If it's gonna be connected, this sounds now that you heard sounds like a beer bottles opening. I'm gonna build this with our own money, and actually I shouldn't have done that because we do have. There's a construction office here that is aching to be populated, so why don't we do that? Where are you gonna get workers from? Huh? Construction office, I'm asking you this nicely. So let's get here, and then you're gonna get gravel and stuff from... Oh boy, this is a good question, because we have new gravel supplies over there. I probably should have built some kind of gravel and these kind of industries over here. But doesn't seem like... So we have this one. You know what, I don't want to put any additional traffic pressure here. Let's put it on this town here. This is a tricky or stupid thing from my part, because I built this all the way in the corner. But hey ho, what you gonna do? It's done now. So there we go. Let's go for these guys, and luckily for you, you can get everything else from here. Perfect. So construction office, welcome to being operational. Well, not yet. So we get to American stuff. That would be well, the West German Mars buses and American asphalt pavers. 1 second. Right, and those two things are gonna be basis of our Western products, and we're gonna go to the rest of them. 2 cover bus trucks. Why 2? I'm gonna explain in a second. We always put 2. That's because we are kind of doubling whatever we did with basic construction office, and this way we're gonna cover everything. So we're gonna have 2 of the covered hulls, but we're gonna have 4 cover hulls. Usually people would use 2 cover hulls as well, but we're using 4. Why? Because we're using a mod for bulldozers, and pavers and rollers and tower cranes, that they're all standing in place on their own. We cannot really, well, road cranes are fine. We said that these guys are faster, right? Yeah, these guys are faster. And then we have excavators. You can see this green, that means it's a mod, and these are kind of stationary. They don't move anywhere. They have to be brought to the site, but they're teleported back. So we're gonna go for, whoa, we have this one. 12-ton concrete, 90 kilometers per hour. Okay, that's different. I forgot about this one. What's this one? I forgot about this one. 12 tons, 14 tons. This is 11 tons. Yeah, let's try it. 6 again, these, because this is the most needed stuff we have. Pavers, we have, this is Soviet Union, we have American ones. And rollers, we're gonna go for 2 of the only ones we have, and we're gonna go for 2 biggest tower cranes. We're gonna increase this to 3 kilometers, and congratulations, you are now operational. Okay, so what are these guys doing? Okay, they are constructing this, that's perfect. Okay, so we need to get this connected to electricity. Now the problem is I set up this construction office so you can construct something, but guess what? I made a kind of mistake, because let's do this. I will pay for some stuff, but not for all of it. I will build something. I think this is far enough from the city, so we can build it here. We're gonna get transformers, power transformer. I'm gonna plonk it, there we go, in between these 2. 4-way transformer, and just away from the city. Hi-yo, silver away. And we're gonna pay for this. Bear in mind that we cut the electricity to one of our cities at the moment, and hopefully... Oh, you're kidding me. Fine. Let's see how much we can screw this up. Okay, and let's reconnect it over here. And let's reconnect it over here. I can see that they did something with the physics of the cables, and I'm actually... It's okay. I think it's much less stressful. My only worry is how realistic it is. Okay, so enough of paying for crap, so let's go and build our own crap now. Okay, so this is something, this is one of those new transformers from mods, that all the connectors are on the same side. Now, there's a big downside to these bad boys, the downside being that they're expensive as hell. So, don't think that this is kind of cheating, because I don't think why this would be, well, cheating at all. So... they have all the connectors, like the ones from the in-game ones that we have here. Let's see, power transformers. They have connectors on all sides, which is kind of awkward sometimes. You know, look, if the city is there, how am I supposed to get all these cables? What about this way? Like, you know, you just have, it's awkward. But and then you have a modded one similar to this one would be just this transformer over here, which is same as the base game one, but it has 2 connectors for electricity and 1 connector instead of 2 for power. And we have these new modded ones here you have left hand side and right hand side turning ones, so we use this one, right hand side one, 90-degree ones, where we have all the connectors on the same side. So yeah, yeah, check this out. This one requires half a ton. Okay, sorry, this one requires, here we go, money-wise, this is just one number, 29,000. This one, 267,000. So there's a notable difference between those 2 bad boys. So you can see here, 28 tons of steel and 5.8 tons of electrical components. Beat that, I'm telling you. That's expensive as hell, but I don't mind constructing them if we have extra money or if we have all the materials. I'm fine with that. So I'm just gonna give them all the work they can handle by connecting this as well. constructed, and then we're gonna go for medium cables, for medium voltage cables, and just connect. Let's go for these two. One, and I'm not sure how much we're gonna need. I'm gonna leave the last connector there just in case if we need extra voltage here, so I'm gonna connect it then. Unfortunately, this one still has a capacity of 18-19 megawatts, so it doesn't matter how much electricity you're using or supplying, it's 19 megawatts max. We should be fine with this. Okay, railroad construction is progressing as intended, so that will be fine. I just wanted to check the range on this one. Let's see the range on this bad boy, and you have to scroll over the distances. It doesn't really show you the range, but I know that 1.5 kilometer was just before that, and now I think it could be all the way to Kamenitsa, but let them work on it and let them do their own voodoo. Okay, propaganda now. Okay, I would like to go for radio stations rather than TV stations. They have the same amount of people, and let me just see which one is more expensive. Doesn't really matter. 600,000, 800,000. Radio stations are less expensive, but they're bigger. You might think this is a downside, and hell yeah it is. But I would like us to have a downside, you know, so it doesn't feel too cheaty, you know, the whole, it's like, I'm trying to balance it. I mean, like, we are already in the zone of where our lives are much easier, where we have most of our production, and not only the game-wise that we kind of hack the game, we know how to deal with imports, exports, and that kind of stuff. We are in the phase where we have everything under control, most of the stuff under control, so we can afford it. But in a cheaty way, I mean, we have these kindergartens that are kind of I don't know how to call them. It's amazing mod. Kindergartens that have enormous capacity. Like, you probably already know this. I said this several times. This kindergarten can mind 550 freaking children. I mean, like, it's incredible. It's fine. It's all. I don't know if it's fine, but I understand it. It's a good little neat stuff that we can use. What else these guys need? They need jobs and a little bit of sports. I see the kindergarten here is underused, so yeah, I can put another one. I can just give them to build it themselves. So kindergarten would be somewhere. Yeah, actually it's selected right now. Okay, I'll build one of those kindergartens also, so we can kind of save up on the other space we have. And I'm gonna build a gym over here. So we're gonna go for sports playgrounds, and this is a bigger gym. How many people? 6 workers. Okay, we can deal with that. Okay, so we can have something like this, and let's see how we can connect it. Okay, I would like to have a road going from here, pathway, sorry, from here to here, and then all the way here. And can you be connected? Yes, can you be connected? Perfect. And this one can go anywhere, and then this one can be connected. There we go. This is what I wanted. Now it's connected to the rest of the world, as dear Lord intended. There we go. And then we have this road over here. I hate this when this happens, but unfortunately, well, it does happen. So let's build this, and you know what? I don't think we're in a rush at finishing this, so I think I'm gonna leave them to finish it. So we're gonna go for pathways, more pathways, and just connect this and this. It looks like it loves it. Couple of these guys are not really perfectly aligned, so I'm gonna do a little bit better job. It's just me trying to be a better person, guys, so yeah, it's just what would be better? Actually, in this case, this would be better, and then this can be connected here, and a little bit here, and all the way here, and maybe some of these roads, pathways. Okay, this is gonna create some work for our guys over here. Okay, this looks horrible, but I'll deal with this later. There we go. So at least they're connected. Yeah, plugged in. Road. These are all connected. Let's see if this is working here. Not really. What's with this? Is this building? It's connected. Okay. I am just gonna leave it here and move on because we don't have eternal amount of time here. So I see that this should be improving their lives a little bit. Okay, we have Hlasivo. This is kind of Norilsk For town. Oh, coffee time. Your time to like and subscribe and all that stuff. Yeah, there was sale on Amazon for Lavazza, so I bought some. Lavazza is the best one. Okay, kindergartens again. Looks like this is a running scheme around here and education level. Okay, these two things. We built a new high school. That's okay. And let's see other ones. So we see that the running team is a kindergarten, and I don't know. For example, just a second ago I was fine with getting these kindergartens here, but now I'm kind of not. We do have one of these big kindergartens over here, and I think it can be better utilized. I think I'm gonna go with something a little bit more realistic this time. So kindergarten, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should go all in just to see, you know, how far we can get, and just go with these kindergartens and shut my pie hole about complaining about, you know, oh, everything's going so well. Let's cry about it. Okay, so this would be fine. And what else do you guys need? Kindergartens. This is a school. We have another kindergartens here. We have education level. Okay, we already agreed that we have a new one there, and looks like everything is working out fine here. Except, well, these kindergartners are gonna create a lot of jobs as well. And I can see that these buses are not running full. That is slightly not concerning, but interesting. These are going full, so that means this one is working fine. But here, well, this one is working fine too, but I'm just worried that sometimes they're transferring less people than usual. You know what? We will address propaganda in this town some other time, I'm thinking. Because nobody here is complaining about the jobs, except I know that kindergartens will create jobs, but maybe we're gonna need those jobs. I mean, we have a lot of jobs that are not really necessary, like this university over here, but let's get educated. Let's get educated. Okay, how is my black sheep, 13th pig of the city, Veliki Brod, the graveyard of populations? Well, whole crap load of unemployed people, that's fine. As long as these factories are full, that's fine. Right, okay, so obviously we can get you some jobs over here. So let me see if I can do this. I forgot to do something on the other side. I just remembered because I saw the road there, and I noticed that there's a road here that is not really upgraded all the way, and I can see that a lot of people are using it. So I'm gonna just go and do this. All the way to, well, this is probably one of the last buildings, and the last building we're gonna well, expand in this direction. We have some space over here and across the railroad, but for now I think we might be okay population wise. We can resettle some people. We'll see if this is a thing. What did we say here about the people? Oh boy, the Hlasivo is doing what Hlasivo does. Hlasivo is being ridiculous again. Why can't I close this? Okay, Hlasivo, what am I supposed to do with you? Okay, these guys are complaining about education level. Let's see how... Okay, we have a lot of people here, and we have even more people without jobs. How many... What's the capacity of this city? Because we have to move some people somewhere. And looks like we can handle it. Okay, let's handle it. Let's do it straight away, and then I'm gonna give them some more. This is more unemployed people moving in here, so heads up on that. Let's close this one. We're gonna go for another Hlasivo. This is another huge amount of people being relocated. We just relocated like freaking 500 people, that's a lot. And then Vlasanica, it's not really necessary to relocate them, it's just more so to clear the living space, because it will get crowded there soon. So there we go. Okay, so we have some new stuff we can get in here. So we need jobs, that's fine. What kind of jobs can we get for you? What can we do? Okay, we discussed one other thing. This store can handle what this store can handle, and obviously that's not much. And I can see that it's already getting to a capacity. We do we have a store over here? No, did I remove those? Or did I only build it over here? Yeah, we have a shop over here. I'm gonna do the same in this area. So I'm gonna go for mods. Again, I'm gonna pause this. I should have paused this earlier, but hey ho, I didn't. There we go. Hey ho, I did not, and I'm gonna put. This is a daycare. We need a storage. Shop, 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 shop. Rusalkas are getting back in fashion because they are small. They have a small footprint, and having multiple Rusalkas, it's kind of okay. But if we have a lot of space, just for the aesthetics, I would like to put the Novus shops over here. But I will. I won't do. Maybe I should, because we have a shop there centrally located. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna go for this one anyway. So what's the deal? So I wanted to for the aesthetics of the place, I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna build this one, and I'm just gonna connect it to the road so they have everything that they need. And then we have these roads that can be upgraded. Anything else can be upgraded over here? No. So we have shop over here, and we have shop over here, and a shop in the middle of the city over here. So these are 3 shops that are covering the city right now. I think with this shop being constructed, that we would be able to handle all the load that we have at the moment. There's other thing I'm gonna be discussing in the future. Is gonna be, again, I don't think, like 3rd episode in this series about distribution. This is gonna be important one, because this is the newest knowledge I kind of acquired, how to settle the distribution, and it will be related to shops not having. Shops are not gonna have the storage attached to them. It's gonna be only shops, but I'm gonna try to distribute. It's gonna be one of the test phases, but kind of something that I'm interested to see how it's gonna work. Now we need some jobs, and let's see what kind of jobs we have. Okay, this looks like some people are complaining about sickness. We have clinic here, but that I don't think this is the proper size. So let me build this. I'm gonna build more roads. More roads here, and I'm gonna plan for future expansion of this. Enough building roads, so we're gonna have some construction happening right now. So let's see, this building, can it be surrounded by 2 sides with roads? We can actually be a little bit less generous this time, so have another space for another. You know what, let's do this. So this looks like a more or less space that needs to be leveled if you want to put building next to it, but not connected to the same road. What's happening here? You can see here this is a hillside. It's going upwards, and this building is all the way down. I don't want to continue cutting into the mountain. I want to roll with the mountain. I want to go and create just a new level, not create something. I don't want to create something like just cut into mountain. You have, where I come from in Croatia, you have a city of Rijeka, which is actually on the coast. It's carved out of the mountain. The whole city. It's the 3rd biggest city in Croatia. It's like, even the stadium is kind of 2nd most interesting stadium I think in the world. That is cut out of the rock. It's like huge 50-meter mountain next to it, and just everything is carved. And I don't want to do this here. I want to go step by step, going upwards. And since we have some amenities over here, I will go with the one of the bigger buildings here, and just be sure that it's connected to electricity and heating, and connect another building over here. We're gonna go for, okay, these are nice. Let's go for these big ones, but without the angle. Something like this. Yeah, something like this. Okay. Okay, and let's try this way. Production. Yeah, this is not gonna work, because this needs to go upwards. Oh, it can. So the road has to be on this level. Okay. So can you connect the road? Yes, you can. Perfect. Let's keep the road the same in the green area over here. Okay. Okay. And this is what I wanted, and now you can go and we can play with it. So looks like this is gonna be. Let's just leave the road to be as natural as possible, you know, going upwards, and we're gonna do the leveling thing for the buildings. Okay, so this is kind of new part of town that we can develop over here. And then I'm gonna go and put a couple of broadcasting. That would be, in this case, I would like to TV station maybe. we can put it here, but I don't really want to because we can push this backwards a bit. Okay, let's go for a bigger one. Let's go for this one. This is the biggest. Can we? It's gonna be a little bit tricky. It employs a lot of people, which is perfect, but obviously it takes a lot of space. That is kind of less than perfect. But let me see if it's connected to heat exchanger. Yes, and electricity as well. That is interesting. I can actually... Let's try doing something with this. Let me try to level everything to this level. Okay. And let me try... It's gonna be a little bit carving into the mountain again. And let's try this. And let's see how this works. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit more. Looks like everything is fine except this area over here. So let's shrink this and let's try to just level a little bit more. I'll level on all sides because this is what Excavator is gonna have to be doing when I try to plonk it in here. Anyway, so we have this and here we go. Oh, but it's lifting it up and I don't want it to do that. You need to go down. So we're gonna have to just average this out a little bit on the lower side. I'm not averaging now, I'm lowering this. I'm leveling on the same level that I want it to be on. And yeah, we can create... Well, this can be one of those, you know, propaganda cities, but I think I want to spread this out a little bit more. I think it's more realistic, especially later on, that it wasn't everything so centralized. It wasn't, you know, listen to me, Moscow talking and stuff. It's like in everywhere there were TV stations from other cities, everywhere. And this looks like it's going horribly wrong. Oh boy. Okay, let me see if I can... okay, let's pause this. Why am I not... Why is this not paused? Right. Oh, it's connected? Oh, perfect. Actually, I have no idea if this is connected or not. I'm kind of worried. Let's demolish this and see... Let's try to plonk it in there again and see how that's gonna react. Okay, this is the big one. Of course, this wasn't connected properly because they cut into our road here, which I hate. And we're gonna have to try to connect it properly. If I try this, yeah, it's going even further up. Okay, looks like I'm just gonna have to try to level it a little bit lower over here and see if this is gonna get it to behave a bit. Because it looks like it's not going ideally. One thing, I just scrolled over this, I just flew over this location several times and I didn't notice it. What I didn't notice? I didn't notice that we have a freaking airport there and it should be finished by now. Oh wow, this connection, this is not gonna work ideally. I'm not optimistic about this. The only thing I can do, I can push it a little bit towards the mountain. And then when it levels it, I can level it down or something, hopefully. Look how those dots are arranged. This is, I created, now I'm creating a freaking channel over here. Of course, this is gonna be leveled to the same height, but yeah, I'm not too crazy about it. Well, also, if we're gonna be developing this area here, we're gonna need more tourism here because yeah, I flew over the airport several times and I didn't see how it was progressing. We need to address that to see if we can help out. And by the way, this is the airplane industry as well, so yeah, there's stuff. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling that this is not gonna make it, but let's check it. Yeah. Can you level this? Average it out or something? It can be done on this side, but I don't think this is gonna help a lot. Yeah, it's just steep it's too steep of the hill, so you know what, let's give up on that. I have another plan. Airport, yes. How is airport doing? This is not assigned to anything. This is... Why is the... Okay, this is... Oh, it's assigned. Okay, that's fine. So this one is assigned. I'm worried, actually asking, how is this gonna react? How are we supposed to, this is the airplane production line. Who's gonna construct all of this? They obviously have to construct these, and then if this is never constructed, connected to the road, who construct these? Oh, right. So I can connect this to a road. That's interesting. Okay. It's obviously not reacting as I would like it to. What about this side? Yeah, it doesn't like to be connected, but that's fine. So we have an airplane production line. I'll see how it works when they finish this, if they're gonna continue constructing this, or I'm gonna have to buy it. But for now, it's fine. Okay, you know what? I think I wasted enough time on this. I think we're gonna have to go for something more smaller buildings in this area. So that's fine with me. Unfortunately, time not well wasted. We can go for a radio station, maybe even in this place. I'm not gonna play with this too much. No, this is going a little bit on a slow side. And you know what? I definitely shouldn't cramp the town center, and this doesn't fit. We're just gonna go for a TV station over here. We're gonna go for a TV station, and it's gonna leave us some space just for gyms or amenities or anything if our people need. So I'm fine with this. We're gonna have a building constructed over here. It's not well connected to anything else. That's fine, because it's not gonna be sucking our workers that need to, well, heat themselves. And just as I was talking, they already started this, and I hate this because I needed to check what's the situation with the crops. Okay, this is interesting. We have too much crops here. For some reason, it's either because of the people supply. Again, why there are no people? Okay, what the hell is happening here? There are no people going to work for some reason, and they're still without jobs. Did I prevent them from coming here? Did I prevent them to be transported? No, there's obviously somebody working. Why is there, like, people without jobs? This is not the kindergarten thing, they're just without jobs. And jobs should be here. So jobs should be on this station here. Right, I can only imagine that this station is not being used because it doesn't have the capacity. This is angled station. Let me just see what's the capacity. I never encountered this before. I think this could be the situation. What's the capacity? 230 passengers. Incredible, incredible. Okay, why are students complaining? Why are students going elsewhere? Because probably this building is not connected to students. Indeed, it's not. We can fix this by doing a pathway over here, which I'm gonna pay for straight away. Okay, let's do it from here. Okay, it works somewhat. And let's go from here, and then there we go. And let me see if you're connected now. Not yet, seriously. Okay, that was slightly surprising. I expected this to work, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I can just prevent them from coming to the station. So this is one of the things what happened to this city. We had these passengers that alcoholics that wanted to go and drink or visit doctor or stuff. Visit the doctor? Seriously? Is it so bad? Oh, for some reason they're waiting for a doctor, and there's a hospital over here. It should be covering everything, but you know what? I definitely think I should build, well, more hospitals around here. How are we doing time-wise? 43, 44 minutes. Okay, I'm spending too much time over here, and I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to address several issues in several different locations, but looks like we have different plans. Okay, so we're gonna go for mod, we're gonna go for hospitals, and hospitals should be here. We're gonna go for 9 cars, 9 people. That's a bit worrying. I think it could be a little bit too small. Polyclinic over here. Is this something that we can implement? I'm actually not afraid to use them over here, because these locations are connected to our heating plant straight away, so they shouldn't be leaching our heating from from our heating plant. Okay, I'm fine with this, and I will build this, and I'm pretty sure that... Oh, right. You're gonna construct these guys because you're getting lazy, and I will connect this to the main road. Yeah, it can be in this direction as well. I think it would be better if it's like here, because this is being used already. There's not gonna be any traffic issues anytime soon. Okay, you know what? Just finish this. That's fine. Finish the roads. You can build your own. You can see where it's connected to. It's connected to this part of town. Plus, it's gonna have a lot of car. Okay, yeah, it's gonna have a lot of cars at one point. Okay, pause. What are you doing? We have a lot of crops. This one is empty almost. We're gonna demolish that one. How are we doing here? You don't have enough crops. These guys are importing crops. So why I'm talking about this, I want to see how we're doing crop-wise, because I'm planning... Are we importing crops? Yes, we are. I'm planning to start soon enough distribution of crops from elsewhere, and also a little bit more massive production of crops, like create several of these farms. We have a lot of farm area around here that we can utilize. There's here near Vranov and a couple of other places where we can have these farms, and they don't have to be directly connected to any industries. I'm thinking of getting even these one-way railroads, like for example from here. We don't have to have two-lane railroad. We can have just one-lane railroad delivering crops here, and it's not even connected to the main railroad. But that's future. That's far in the future. I'm not gonna deal with this right now. Lani, how you doing? How you doing? The people here are doing, and that's about it. Hospital, sports, jobs. Sports, I think I can. I did remove some of the... How many people live with their parents? 4,000. We did resettle quite few of them, so that number should be much lower. We just are playing paused at the moment just to fix a whole crap load of stuff. Like I said, I don't like playing paused. I like to address issues when it happens, but unfortunately, that's not what the game likes of us. The game likes to throw us a curveballs, and it was getting harder to, cope with all the things that's happening around. So I think it's a little bit better. Why is it want to connect to this? Okay, that's fine. Kindergarten here, and then we're gonna have a gym here, the small one. Gym from the 70s, and again, it doesn't want to be connected. What the hell is this? This is still a thing. Okay, let's do this. Let me pay for this, and let me get rid of these playgrounds. And of course, we gave up on our ultimate plan on. Okay, ultimate plan of ruling the tennis world of Soviet republics. We're not doing that, so we're gonna be demolishing this and demolishing this. I'm just gonna unpause it now so it goes away. And we're gonna have some more kind of living space around here, which can be utilized, doesn't have to be. These buildings are quite nice, but we have other options as well. So we have build this. There we go. You have sports. You have a gym here. I think it should accommodate same amount of people, if not. Whoa, last chance to buy. No, that's fine. Okay, I need a coffee. Okay. Okay, there's another... Stop saying okay. There's another thing here. Oh boy. This is not necessary anymore. I don't think anybody is using this to get to work. And it's just taking space. So this pathway, you have the main road now. Or you're gonna be connected to that, at least. Even that pathway on the other side, it's not really my brightest moment. Okay, let's connect you, whatever you want to look like. Okay, pay for this, that's fine. And kindergarten, you can create that. Yes. You can build that yourself. That doesn't look like it's so. Come on, there we go. Sure, guys, you can go and build it. How we how are we doing with population wise? We have space, we have some space. That's fine, I'm gonna leave you alone. Okay, Novi Bor, right, propaganda, we didn't address that. How many unemployed? Some unemployed. Okay, we're full with boards, that's nice to see. Forests are not being cut down, that's again nice to see. Again, we need more crops over here, we're gonna try to address that. These crops are also being imported, so we're not creating enough crops over here. I was born 1982, guys, so you know, if I remember around December, that's when my birthday is, so we expect a big party. Actually, in real life now it's 10th of December, it's in a week from now, so well, from when I'm recording this is a 2-day in advance, so in 5 days from now, 17 December, I expect a lot of gifts. No, I don't. Right, so we have a town hall over here, nobody living with their parents. I did evacuate a couple of buildings from here, and looks like we have some space. Okay, we have a lot of space here. Culture, pub tavern, no. Really? No power? You live next to the nuclear power plant, how can you not have power? Okay, power. Where is the connection? Okay, we have one of these bad boys over here. Looks like it's a little bit on a full side, but that's okay, that's perfectly fine. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna create this. This is not a rush, I need to create this at one point. So, why the hell not now? So we need some kind of electrical redundancy towards here. So I'm gonna build this huge, well, pause, what the hell are you doing? I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm gonna create a couple of these guys. Well, I'm gonna try to get this redundancy up and running. And we're gonna go for, first I'm gonna go for mod over here, and we're gonna go for power transformer, 4-way transformer, but first I'm gonna need to destroy this. And we're gonna go for four-way power transformer. Build it here. We're not in a rush, even though they don't have electricity there, they're gonna get it sooner or later. So this is just a little bit more job for our construction companies. And since I came to over here, we do have some power lines over there, and I'm not really sure if I want to do it right now. We have power lines here, but we're gonna have more when I'm dealing with this, but that might be on the other side. We might do something like this. No, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look that good. I think I'm gonna deal with this later. I'm just gonna get electricity to here, and I think I'm fine with this. Our guys can construct this, and then I'm gonna go again with the mods, and let's see what we have here. 90 degree, doesn't matter in which direction it goes. Let's see this one just in case. Rotate. It's the same for me. It changes nothing. But we can be something. No, it can't really play with the roads. We need to adjust this to the cables. So if we build, I'm gonna still build the roads first, because can I connect these two? Oh, why the hell not? And for now, let it be just a normal road. I'm not sure how far our and it's working perfect. I don't know how far we're gonna extend the city this way. Of course, I would like to have it everywhere, but that's not how Santa works. Santa works in mysterious ways. Right, we have electricity over here, and that's missing these buildings. Do you have any other? Where are you getting electricity from? From there. Yeah, looks like we're missing it over here, and that's quite close. I think I'm gonna go for overground connections, because it's just over here, and I can do something like this. I can do something like so, and then just connect it directly here. Even if we expand the city in this direction, I don't think this is gonna bother us too much. So that's it. That's about it from this town. Chlebov. Chlebov is interesting one. We do have everything working around here, and there's an enormous amount of workers working in both of these factories. Of course they're creating, you see that the cloths and everything is fine. Here we cannot export, we are producing more than we can handle. This is a sign for us where we are supposed to be building container packing station. What's it even called? I'm not even sure. Let's see. It's not here. That would be under storage maybe, or various industries. I never actually in my life I built this. So we have space for vehicle containers. That's not it. Anyway, we need to build, and this is something I would like to build, is this we'll deal with that later. Actually, I'm kind of focused on something else right now. I would like to gravel. No, it definitely is not there. Various industries. Do we have container plastics? What about here? Do we have it in the roads? I know it's somewhere. I need to just find it. It's a vanilla thing in the game. I even have a mod for double container trains that I'm intending to use, and space for vehicle containers large. Nope. Nope, I'm missing the whole point. I'm missing the whole industries here. Here we go. Container loading, unloading, container loading. So we're gonna have this one. It's not that big, I think. It should be. Yeah, it's quite compact and it has a lot of connections, but it doesn't matter. This is what we're gonna start doing as well. So heads up on that. Okay, we have just under 4 minutes left. Let me see here. Okay, what else can we do here? We have Bistrica, which is kind of growing enormously huge. Kindergarten on this side. Didn't we just build one of those? Yes, and it's already overpacked. This is one of those cheating moments where we're gonna have these kindergartens that can pack million kids in here. Millions, I'm telling you. Let's see if we can plonk it somewhere in the middle of something. No, but I don't think this is a lot of space over here, so we can try with... You can see that a lot of roads over here are even not finished, so this wouldn't be the worst place ever. And I'm just gonna go and pay for this. We're gonna pay for paving of these roads, because this is gonna speed up our people, and in this case kids going to school. This is how far I expected our town to develop, and you can see that some of the roads are missed. I can just let them finish this and that should be it. Okay, I don't even know why I built the road over here, but yeah, we need a bypass here, because a lot of traffic or distribution goes through the city and it doesn't have to go. So yeah, pausing it again. Right, that's about it. How? Ooh, the bad boy over here. Town hall, 2,414 unemployed people. Are you getting any workers here? Not really. Did we even set the transport of workers there? Not really. We have trains. Oh, trains. Yes, yes, yes. That was the thing. We're waiting for the trains to finish construction of this, and of course, because this is not separate, they're working really slow. So I'm gonna go and build this both way connections here, so they can just go and work. They should be okay now, and I need to do this in front of, just before every intersection, but there's no other intersections, so they're not even communicating to each other. So this should speed the things up a bit, I think. Yeah, they should be able to get into the intersection over here, and they are separate from this one as well. Okay, so they should be working here, but they are saying they don't have electrical components. What's with electrical components now? We have some electrical components here, and why is this not it is? Oh, we actually selected this warehouse. Why would you do that? Okay, so this is what is this? This is Bistrica large warehouse. So let's see where this is. Bistrica large warehouse. Okay, so you can be removed, that's fine. But you have Bistrica Road cargo station, that's this one here. And you should be getting electrical components from here. And yet you're not. There's 50 tons of them there. Why are you not getting that? Because we didn't select this one to be unloaded here, for some reason. This is quite strange. I'm pretty sure that this should have been done. Okay, are we then importing stuff here? Only steel, okay. But who's transporting bricks when this is not? Oh, right, it's this one that's selected. Oh, look at the fun stuff that's happening here. Limit the amounts, you son of a gun. Okay, 0 these, that's uranium oxide. Then we're gonna destroy crap load of these. And wood doesn't go here at all, and continue destroying crap load of these. So you can, so we can get actually the useful stuff, not freaking boards. Okay, so bring a little bit more boards, but the rest of it. But it's not. This is not the issue. This is not the issue here because we do have all the necessary parts here, except what was with fuel. I think fuel is delivered as well. Yeah. So we have an issue with electrical components. I can get you a little bit of electrical components. Here we go. Come on. Fine, 3.5 tons of electrical components, and go back to this one and cancel imports of all electrical components. There you go. Suffer, you son of a gun. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that because there's a truck on the way to get electrical components, and now he's gonna be... I don't know what's gonna happen to him. But anyway. That's the last one I wanted to cover here, and we're already over time. We have Herzmanice and Komarov Dukla that we're gonna address in a different episode. It doesn't have to be straight away, it doesn't have to be. It's not that important. And of course our mega city Janovice that we're gonna have to address at one point. And there's busy stuff happening at the airport. Oh, we have an incoming. Is it Ilyushin? Ilyushin? It's Ilyushin? It's Yak. Okay, my bad. 15 tourists on board. Okay, that's it. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, nasty comment section, suggestions, I expect them. Guys, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.